Hey guys, Mark here, and I'm super excited making this video, and this is the story of the Lich King. Now, I don't want people to think that this is the story of the band, because that is not what this is whatsoever. This is the story that is told over the Lich King series within the albums, starting with Lich King 1 and ending at 6, which is, at the time of recording this, their latest album, Omniclism. The first couple, I'm going to premise this as well. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing for this video, but I'm going to premise this by saying there's going to be a lot of jump cuts for these first couple songs because very few lyrics that add to, I feel like, the story of who the Lich King is. And I'm going to encourage you to go and listen to the Lich King stuff and, you know, listen to the lyrics for yourself and interpret them however you will. To start the story out, on their first song on their first album, titled Lich King, entails who the Lich King is, kind of, and what he does, and it explains his castle and how the listener is enslaved in the castle and barely alive throughout the duration of the first song. The next song, Lich King 2, entails how everyone that was hurt and harmed by the Lich King now has come to take back the castle which he claimed for his own. And it entails how the Lich King has raised an undead army to protect and rule the land. And pretty much anyone that came to take the Lich King's castle, well, the dirt kind of turned red. You can leave that to the imagination what kind of happened to them. In Lich King 3 on their third album, World Gone Dead, it explains, and I feel like this adds much more depth to the story of the Lich King, because it now explains that this isn't some medieval time. This is current time. And the Lich King's, now we see his motive is to destroy all life on Earth. And beyond, for that matter, all life in general. And he starts this by dismantling the world governments because, you know, that's a good place to start for anybody, I feel, if you want to just kill everything. So what do, you may ask, when you're a king that's set on destroying all life on Earth? You go for the first city that's unfortunate enough to be close to you, which happens to be Boston. You know, what do you do once you take out Boston? You wipe out the whole West. All of it. Gone. What happens when you attack the armies, you may ask? The world, the armies of the world come after you. And, you know, just maybe they drop a little bit of nuke on you, but when you're a Lich King, you look at that when everything is reduced to ash and simply laugh it off because you can. In Lich King 4, Born of the Bomb, which happens to be my favorite Lich King song, the king is the last surviving thing of all the nukes that has dropped and everything that has just destroyed the world. But amongst the fallout, he sees something moving, and a doppelganger of the king arises. And to make this story a lot simpler, and not to say Lich King 1 and Lich King 2 a lot, I'm going to call the second Lich King the Nucleomancer, which is how it's referred to a lot in the songs. So, the original Lich King is Lich King. Lich King 2 is the Nucleomancer. The Lich King sees his doppelganger, and it's just ecstatic. Because you got someone that's as strong as you, mind, body, and soul, alright? You get to fight, which is what the Lich King lives for, alright? The two kings fight, throwing everything into their body, throwing everything into their blows, alright? Destroying nothing, sadly. The Lich King, realizing this fight's gonna continue, laughs out loud, because when you're a Lich King, you live to fight, am I wrong? Come on! I mean, this is a metal song. You gotta continuously fight. And I just now realized I'm wearing my, oh my god, I'm gonna flip my couch. I'm wearing my Born of the Bomb shirt. So that song was just perfect for this. In song 5, the two kings have been fighting for 5.4 billion years. Just give that a little bit of time to set in. 5.4 billion years of literally throwing your all into a sword. So, do you want to fight the Lich King? Is that something we want to do? Is that what we think is a good idea now? During this fight, the sun eclipses, and everything starts to seem weird. And the Lich King realizes this is the final hour of Earth. But the Nucleomancer is unaware of this because he was born in a nuclear explosion, unable to know what was about to happen. The Undead King now knows how. That the Undead King is Lich King. I don't need to explain myself any further, alright? The Undead King sees a way to end everything, as long as the Nucleomancer is still unaware that the world is now ending. And that's where Song 5 ends! Literally had me angry because I was so excited to see what kind of crazy crap was gonna happen. I don't know where I found this, alright? And song 6 is confusing but great at the same time. After the fall of the earth, the king is a specter and is larger now than the sun. And he begins to eat planets to make himself larger. I told you this is where it gets weird but also great. With a swing of the sword, the Lich King can cause black holes because he's the Lich King. Do I need to explain any more? I mean, after this, the Lich King begins to start devouring entire universes because he's the Lich King, okay? And then, what happens? His size exceeds the universe, and he sees alternate timelines, which he then begins to attack because the Lich King. The Nucleomancer still remains on Earth, and then enters the universe as the Lich King. The last concept that remains in all of the universe is behind the Nucleomancer. The Lich King sees this, and the stars cry out, "All hail the Lich King." The Lich King swings his sword. The Nucleomancer thinks it's a miss. And then the king readies his killing blow. His aim was true, and he'd run it through. The universe itself wings out. In conclusion, the Lich King wins. The Lich King successfully took out all life, including himself, by destroying every concept that had ever been or ever will be. Because all hail the Lich King. Now I feel like I did oh my god, I'm just gonna leave my camera doing that. I feel like I did terrible in this video. I mean, I've been talking with, I'm assuming, the manager of the band on Facebook, and, you know, asking if I could do this, and he told me it was okay. So they've been really nice about it. And then I feel like I let them down so severely in this video because I was so nervous to screw this up that I was literally having, like, miniature panic attacks because I didn't want to anger this band. Because, like I said, they're, like, one of the best thrash metal bands currently. And, you know, I believe it or not, I had lines. I just kind of went away from them. And I had 6 songs equals 12 pages of research to try to do this properly. And I feel like I severely screwed it up. And I still need to do a lot of editing to hopefully fix it. I'm gonna probably have a bloopers video because of how many times I screwed up during recording this. And another thing, I didn't have a proper mic throughout this video. I had AirPods in, God forbid. Alright? So, if the Lich King crew, band, anyone that's even remotely with the band sees this, I am sorry. This probably did not do any justice to your band. And I'm going to probably, you know, apologize right here like I have been. But I'm going to link everything in the description, including, like, the band's music page, probably Facebook. I'm not for sure on that one because I don't know if I'm going to link Facebook. But, yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this music and I thought I would give this a try. I think I did atrociously on it, but it's my first attempt doing stuff like this, so I hope it was halfway good. And, again, I'll link everything in the description. To do this, there's people in my house right now, and they're all in the living room. So to do this band justice, I'm going to do something that's probably going to get me kicked out. But, you know, if anyone knows me personally, I'm great at screaming. So I would turn your headphones down. I guess let's do this. Oh, the Lich King! I'm so kicked out. Did you enjoy that loud scream? Yeah. So I was sitting here editing this video, and I'm like, you know, I'll throw in my favorite blooper from all those, because I had plenty of them, and I'll probably upload a whole video of them. But I'm going to throw that in right now so you guys can see my favorite blooper that I thought was pretty funny. But the king's aim was true, and he readied his sword for the final blow. Why is my camera moving? It was perfect. I had that one perfectly set up, and my camera had to be a piece of crap. Oh, now it's really a piece of crap. Again, I hope you guys liked the video. I really did spend a lot of time on it. Whether it looked like crap or not, I don't know. That'll be up to your interpretation. I tried. I really did, and I hope I did the band justice as much as I possibly could, because The band deserves so much more than what they've got. For some reason, they're still completely underground, even though their music is amazing. But I'll link the band's YouTube, all the songs that I've used, and the merch website, which is where you can get a shirt like this, back patches, all kinds of shirts, mugs, probably mugs, definitely a koozie. Everybody makes koozies. All right, there you go. And I'll leave you guys with that. I hope you guys video. Do like and I'll see you. Watch video. Peace out. Goodbye.